Guidelines are very clear. First and foremost, please do not use the word cure anywhere, right? And I am not being biased when I know that 90% of our audience today might be homeopaths who honestly enjoy a sheltered gray area. So again, like I mentioned, I've been part of a medical legal organization for a very long time, and I must have been through maybe like 500 to 600 Supreme Court and High Court cases. Out of that, there were hardly any on homeopaths. Those were also only on a few big ones who claimed cure for hair fall or some skin condition, and then it didn't happen and it backfired. So, medico legally, there are certain guidelines, there are certain consent forms, there are certain boundaries that you must draw in your mind while you're typing content, while you're writing content, while you're speaking content, and not cross into that. There are gray areas. If you feel that the risk reward ratio is worth it and you want to toe that line for those few extra followers or that sensational reel, that's your individual choice as a person. I do not wish ill, but then, it's a gray area. So you might get away with it and or you might face some consequences. But just because someone got away with it does not make it the norm for others also to follow suit and try and toe those. Keep towing those lines, the government is going to pull in those lines, right? We've had cases where the licenses have been cancelled. We've had cases where there has been legal action against certain things, and we've had some doctors also go to jail. At the same time, we've also had people who continue to do that by creating a body or a corporate entity, which is often mirrored in their own name, but it's called a corporate entity. I think something very similar was nicely highlighted in one of those new Netflix series. Again, I don't want to take a name, but if you've seen it, you know that how the body, the corporate entity was blamed, and the fellow said, "I am not the one; it's the entity that's done it."